Alright guys, just a real quick upload for some people. I get messages and comments, I want to say 3-4 times a week, asking about my radiator setup. In order for me to put the turbo here, I needed to run a smaller style radiator. So this is a 1964 to 1966 Mustang Radiator. And then it has a 16-inch Flexolite fan, just a single fan, no shroud. Just mounted right to it with the little cheap mounts. Moroso 23 to 25 pound cap. There's the part number. Works great. I had a lighter one on my old radiator, and this one worked the best. This line runs to the overflow, the steam port, runs right to my water pump spacer for the ICT kit. Right there, the hard line. So, cooling wise, everybody wants to know how it is, and it is great. I was leery about it at first because of obvious reasons. The size, the front end of a Fox body is pretty blocked off, especially when you have a 5-inch intercooler with the piping pretty much blocking all the flow at the bottom. I have these little holes from a couple years ago. I did that just to get a little bit more flow up in here. And really that goes mostly to the intercooler. But the radiator is right above that, obviously right there. Intercooler stops about right here. So the only airflow it's getting is through that little slot. And then when the hood's closed, it's probably about right here. So not much. But the radiator is doing great with cooling. Yesterday I drove it and it was about 85 degrees, I'm going to say. And it did great. The highest it went was 183. And that was with me doing a couple pulls. I put it on the brake once. And then some other days, 2 weeks ago or so, it was probably low 80s. And I beat on it pretty good, pull after pull. And it never once went over like 186. And that's with a little bit of stopping as well. That's not with just straight driving. That's with the fan on. So everybody that wanted to know how this thing did, I like it. Like I said, I was skeptical, but I was proven wrong. And this is also with a stock F-body water pump. And everybody said that at idle, it would get hot. I don't see that. This fan is really good. I mean, it's legit. It's a gangster fan. It's a lot of CFM. I believe it's like 3,300. So I think that plays a big part. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Only thing I did was I made the mounts for it. Then I made a coolant pressure sensor right there. And it's just a soft line. No modifications, just a fan. Literally a 16-inch Flexolite fan fits perfectly in there. It goes right to the edge, right to the top, right to the edge, right to the bottom. So highly recommend this setup. Like I said, everybody's car is different, but for mine, it works great. So for everybody that wanted to know, there you go.